What's up, guys? Well, right now we're going to be back in North Carolina again, Raleigh to be exact, and we have a firefighter, Nick Bannister, and his wife, Amanda Bannister, and he is looking at more than 200 years in prison on 50 to 60 charges of drug possession and selling, and she is looking at like 130 years in prison. They both have $4 million bonds. They found drugs and over $200,000 in cash in their home in Raleigh. Imagine that. So, yeah. Let's see what Nick and Amanda, let's see what they're up to. Let's go see how they pled and where we go from there. Raleigh, Nick and Amanda Bannister. He's a firefighter. Not sure if I mentioned or not. Also, like 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to their channel. Click the button, it's free. Raleigh Firefighter, here we are.
First at 5, a major drug bust in Raleigh. A city firefighter and his wife accused of trafficking illicit drugs at nightclubs in Glenwood South. Thanks for being with us. I'm Russ Bowen.
And I'm Liz Ortiz. This is...
Also, I'd like to note, Raleigh, a complete shithole dumpster fire masquerading as a city, just like Charlotte.
Nicholas and Amanda Bannister, ALE agents going undercover to break the case open. CBS 17's Amalia Roy is live at the Wake County Courthouse with more on this case. Amalia.
Liz, I'm holding just some of the arrest warrants that Nicholas Bannister, the firefighter, is facing. Is facing in total more than 50 charges that are drug-related, and his wife, dozens of her own. The ALE says that it all began last month when they were receiving tips of drug deals happening at these local nightclubs. Raleigh firefighter Nicholas Bannister could be facing more than 200 years in prison.
200 years in prison. Also, this happened in, what was it, April of 2024? Yeah, we're just getting to the bottom of it.
There's approximately 50 to 60 charges.
The ALE arresting him and his wife Amanda after sending agents undercover to buy LSD, cocaine, ketamine, and MDMA. Agents then got a warrant to search the Bannister home on Long Cove Court in Raleigh. Neighbors telling us they're shocked to see this coming out of the couple's home on their quiet street.
Just the amount of vehicles, and there was crime tape around and gentlemen going in and out and carrying things out of the house. And this went on for about maybe an hour.
At that home, agents say they found more than 800 grams of cocaine, 16 pounds of marijuana, and more than 9,000 Xanax pills, among other drugs. While Nicholas faces the majority of the charges, his wife Amanda could face more than 130 years in prison for her involvement.
I think they initially found like $65,000 in cash, and then something happened with their HVAC system or something. They called somebody to come fix it. I guess they forgot they had stashed a shit ton of money in there, and so the HVAC guy thought that seemed strange, so he tipped off law enforcement, and they found like another $150,000 or $60,000 hidden in the vents in their house.
Both Nicholas and Amanda are facing $4 million bonds. They are both set to be back in court next month. The Raleigh Fire Department says that while they don't believe the charges are related to anything during Nicholas's time with the department, he has still been placed on administrative leave. Live in Raleigh, Amalia Roy, CBS 17 News.
Thank you. And I think he's been on the fire department since 2013. Sad that a firefighter would be involved in stuff like this. Is it? They're getting just as corrupt as the police department anymore. 2 years in prison, shut up, lady. Or 200 years in prison, shut up, lady. He'll probably get 5 years probation. No, he's for all that. He is not getting 5 years probation. Usual suspects, all that dope and no cash. It must be a grandma house. No, they didn't tell you that, but they found a total of over $200,000 in cash in that house, a handgun and a rifle. But yeah. So, where are we at with them right now? Right here.
New at 11, we are hearing from neighbors after a former Raleigh firefighter and his wife pleaded guilty to running a drug trafficking operation from their home. Officers say that the couple used the dark web and cryptocurrency to buy and then distribute those drugs.
The dark web and cryptocurrency.
CBS 17's Haley Kennedy is live for us tonight with that story. And Haley, neighbors say even after a year after their arrest, they're still shocked about this.
Yeah, they told me that Nicholas Bannister and his wife Amanda were described to be like the perfect neighbors, the kind that bake cookies and bring them to the neighbors, and also
Wonder what was in them cookies.
clean out their gutters or neighbors' gutters just from the kindness of their hearts. So hearing that the two pled guilty today, it was a shock all over again. This home on Long Cove Court.
Remember when we saw this house earlier and there was a little teeny shrub right here? Look at that one now. Just saying, it's been a minute.
Abandoned with overgrown grass.
I did not expect it.
I was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe it because if anyone who knows Nick and Amanda Bannister, they were servants. They were great for the community.
They were servants, all right.
Former Raleigh firefighter Nicholas Bannister and his wife Amanda now behind bars for at least 10 more years, pleading guilty Thursday to running a huge drug trafficking operation, selling multiple drugs ranging from LSD, meth, mushrooms, and more.
A smorgasbord of drugs that were being made available by the Bannisters to their customers.
This screenshot shown in court is a look at their menu on Snapchat.
Look at this. Looser capped. Tesla, $25 each. This is $100 a gram. Cocaine. Ketamine. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a dollar sign there or not. Anyway. LSD tabs, $100 each. LSD microdose spray, 100 hits is $125. There's something under there, and then you got Adderall. 15 each. And there's something else under there. I can't remember what it is. Ketamine's already up there. So yeah, there's another one or two under there.
That they're accused of sending to buyers.
When you're making things available on Snapchat and you're making them available to the public, you worry very much.
And he put his actual name on Snapchat.
About the kinds of individuals, teenagers and so on that are on Snapchat or on social media, and you worry about, public safety.
Together, the couple are facing 50 charges and a potential of life in prison.
It's hard to take in, honestly. I don't see them as bad people.
All that, the rest of their life probably, they're going to get a lot of time, and for what? They had to know. ALE, law enforcement, they're watching these sites like a hawk, for one. For two, to be on there and to put your actual name on Snapchat, I'm just saying, not the brightest.
Tom Gargano is a good friend of the Bannisters and visited Nicholas in jail after he was arrested last year.
He
Did he take in many gummies?
seemed to be accepting of what happened and was in good spirits, but realized that he had done something that he had to pay for now, and that was, really sad to see.
Still a huge shock to everyone in the neighborhood.
Obviously, they made a really, really, really bad decision. I just hope if there's any leniency, well then, it would be shown to them.
He's looking at 200 years and she's looking at 130. What's leniency? Probation? No. They'll get no probation for that. They're fire department, not law enforcement.
Now, I did reach out to the city of Raleigh, and they did decline a response. Now, I'm told that the sentencing will be scheduled within the next few months. Live in Raleigh, Haley Kennedy, CBS 17 News.
Thank you, Haley. And we're going to keep up with that. And we're going to see what that sentencing actually is. Let's see, we're in, January? So probably, I guess, May we'll get to the bottom of it, likely. Must be a salary thing? Nah. They'll criminalize anyone else who isn't white or who has done the same things. Our society is effed up. I hate it here. They'll criminalize anyone else who isn't white. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. I see a lot of white people in trouble. Of course, law enforcement and firefighters, but they worked out it was easier to make a lot of money in drugs than in firefighting. I don't support drug dealers in any way, but I have no faith that these charges are truthful. I'm more inclined to believe that the constant stream of failures and trouble that the Raleigh Police Department is dealing with has led them to target pot dealers in local areas. I'd like video of the arrest and discoveries because, quite frankly, I don't believe the law enforcement in this state. Well, I don't guess it really matters if you believe them or not. They're just showing you what they got. Almost a kilogram or more of all damn, yeah. Got a bunch of it. Typical corrupt crudes, man. baked cookies, they were servants. They were just trying to get more customers, and that's all we got with that one. Anyway, that's where we're at with this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, again, I don't know, 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button and we'll move along. Let me know what you think about this one, and I'm out.